Hi, welcome to this mini coaching video for the exercise 54321. This is a senses exercise to help ground you in the present moment. It's very useful for states of anxiety or panic or dissociation, and you can use it for strong impulses as well. You release yourself from the anxious state using this technique by refocusing your attention away from the thing which is causing you the anxiety. The added element of counting, 54321, gives your mind a job which can help to interrupt any unhealthy thought patterns that you're experiencing. As we go through the steps, try to be as specific and descriptive as possible with your examples to get more value from the exercise. I'll give you an example of what I mean. Here's how it goes. You look around your environment and you identify 5 things that you can see, 4 things that you can hear, 3 things that you can feel or touch, 2 things that you can smell or taste, and then my variation on this is to reach number 1 at the end. You are then using one word to describe the present moment or name one thing that you're aware of right now. So let's give you an example. 5 things that I can see. I'm going to take you with me. Here is number 1, the light from the window reflecting in this picture frame on the wall. So I'm not just saying picture, I'm getting really specific and descriptive and saying, well, I can see actually that's the reflection coming from the window. To the back of my room where I do lots of coaching on this whiteboard, I can see the pens lined up, but not quite lined up, on the shelf there. I'm fine with it. That's number 2. Number 3, let's take one at a further distance. I'm going to look out the window and notice that on this roof there is some yellowy moss, maybe, don't really know what it is, but I'm noticing it. Back closer to home, let's put you down. I'm going to notice the rainbow on my sleeve, which I like. And then my last 5th one to notice that I can see is the little tripod that I've got my camera on to film this video. So that's 5 things. More descriptive than just saying picture, pens, roof, jumper and tripod. You want to understand the context a little bit, be really specific and descriptive. Again, to give your mind a job, refocus your attention away from the anxious trigger. 4 things you can hear next. So as you're listening to this, I know you can hear my voice. I can also hear the ticking of this clock. I can also hear the traffic outside the window. And I can also hear this button. You can hear that clicking. That's a button on my jumper which is clicking on the table every time I move my arm. So sorry about that. That's something I can hear. Okay, 3 things I can touch. Get lots of variety here with textures. So the first, I'm going to start with my jumper. I can feel this nice soft neck around my jumper. That feels nice and soft. I can feel the table. The texture of the table is smooth and hard underneath my hand. And the third thing, I'm going to go inside my body and notice that there's a bit of tension in my lower back. Didn't sleep very well, maybe slept in a funny position, haven't stretched out today. That's the third thing that I'm going to notice. 2 things that I can smell or taste. I can't really smell or taste very much at the moment, so if this is your experience as well, get something and smell it. You can smell your clothes, you can smell your hair if it's long enough, you can just reach around you and smell stuff in your room. There might be some essential oils or a drink or some food that you've got there. And for the taste, you might have toothpaste or the last thing you ate or just the taste of your mouth. All this is just to notice what you're experiencing. If there isn't much there, go and find it and use that as your 2 examples. You only need 2 for that step. And then coming down to 1. So 1 thing that I'm aware of right now, I'm going to look around me, notice something. I'm going to choose the weather out the window. It's a nice blue sky today. I'm filming this in February, so I'm looking forward to spring. What I'm noticing about this sky coming in the window is this new quality of light, which is nicer than winter light. We're just kind of edging into spring, so that's a nice thing to notice in the current moment. So you go through the 5 steps, being really rich and descriptive and specific about all the things that you can see. 5 things to see, 4 things to hear, 3 things to touch, 2 things to smell or taste, and 1 awareness of right now. Play with it, see how you get on. Let me know if you have any questions.